My name is Katy Lawson. I'm a junior at the Overelake School, and I am an intern at the Mona Foundation. I started just a few weeks ago, so I'm new to the Mona Foundation, but I actually have been working with the Mona Foundation for a while now. So last spring, I was able to put on a online webinar for my school, and it was centered on female empowerment, specifically the importance of education for girls around the world. I wanted to bring that message and important topic to my school community despite being online. I had originally planned to do a girls empowerment conference at my school in person, and I had invited Mona to talk, but unfortunately we couldn't do that with COVID, so we moved it to an online platform. And so it was amazing. My school loved learning about Mona's work and also about the importance of education for girls around the world. We heard some inspiring stories about girls who had, grown up with nothing and now with education have so many doors open to them. Mona is different than a lot of organizations that I've worked with before. I feel like Mona's model of community building and going into the communities and that are affected by the lack of education and trying to come up with a plan with them, asking how Mona can support you, I think is a model that a lot of nonprofit organizations forget about. I think Mona knows that we need to listen to each other's stories instead of just coming up with a solution without any research or without conversation first. Mona has a model that builds partnerships so that we can create sustainable change, which I think is a model that, is phenomenal for this work on education, but also is phenomenal in any nonprofit and any way that we want to create change. We need to listen to each other. And so I think to give girls the chance to have an education and to learn, they change their communities. It's proven. Mona, you can go look at any of Mona's reports, and it just shows that the change can start in these young girls. These young girls change their entire communities. When you educate one girl, they change their entire community. And so I feel like we should be working towards this. We want to create a more equitable society, but we also want to create a more innovative society. So why are we holding so many girls back when they have so much potential to create a new tomorrow that is going to be so amazing? So one thing I remember from my first meeting with the Mona Foundation was learning about the Barley Institute, specifically a girl named Callie. And I remember watching a video about the Barley Institute and just being so inspired. The model that this school has of empowering young girls through education, but also through skills, through teaching them how to sew and through giving them a sewing machine and teaching them how to sew and empowering them through helping them build confidence in their voices. I was like, this is what we need. This is what we need to work on this education. This is how we should be getting girls into education and should be empowering them through teaching them not only about math and science, but also about the importance of their voices and that their voices have value and deserve to be heard. And so I remember listening about the Barley Institute and then also hearing about Callie's story. And Callie, she went to the Barley Institute and she was able to learn how to sew. And she brought that back to her community and started a sewing shop, a tailoring shop. And she was able to transform her community and her family. She was able to make so much money from this being able to sew. And so she was able to support her family's education and also was able to buy a motorcycle for herself, which I thought was so cool. And so she was able to transform her whole life through this education she was given. And I just was so inspired by that, and how one person could change their entire community like that. Because she was also able to teach her friends and family how to sew, and able to hire other women as well, so that they could help then their family and help support their family. And so it was just so inspiring to hear this story and to know the power in just teaching one girl. And so that kind of drew me to Mona. I was like, this is what I want to do. This is who I want to help support. Um, it's stories like that that I really think define the Mona Foundation. And so I want to say to my community, to my family, to my friends, to anyone out there, please help support Mona and this amazing work that they are doing.